Hi everybody. Today we're going to look at results from the UV light experiment. So remember we had plates that were first of all covered, and when we discuss the covered area I'm talking about this here. When I say exposed, it's where the UV light was actually able to hit where the bacteria were. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And then also we covered these 4 plates, and what you should notice, when you're looking at this, is that the color on these guys is more intense than it is on the ones over here that were left out in the sunlight. So we said sunlight is for light repair, and on this side it's dark repair. So one of the reasons for the color difference is just that the pigment that's produced is produced at lower temperatures, much better. By the time you get up to even 37 degrees, it loses the pigments. These were warmer in the sunlight. Okay, so let's take a look at what these results mean. So these are your 30-second exposure, and what you should notice is you've got really good growth on the outside, but a few little colonies. And what that tells us then is there's minimal damage, but it's completely repaired in the covered. However, when you go to the part that's exposed, what you should notice is you've got these single colonies in here. You have damage, but it's being repaired. When we come to the next set here, these are our 3-minute exposures. You can see even in the covered areas you have a lot of single colonies. And that means that within 3 minutes the UV light's actually going right through this. It takes a while, but it gets through it, so it causes damage, but it's pretty much repaired. However, when we look in the middle, you have single colonies towards the edge, which means there's repair, but nothing's being repaired for number 3 in the middle. And here, same thing. Around the edge where the cutout is, you can see single colonies, but nothing there. So if there's no growth, it means it was damaged, and there is no repair taking place. The colonies indicate damage, and it's being actually repaired. So 5 and 6 guys, beautiful. These two have the lids on, so it shows that the lids protect. You've got your complete growth. And your control plates, 7 and 8, no UV exposure. Again, you have complete growth on that, and that's what we actually expected. So these are good results. This is what we expect to see with the UV light, that you have 2 repair mechanisms, light and dark. When you expose it, you can actually get a certain amount of repair to take place, but if you expose DNA too long or microbes too long to UV, you're going to kill them and they can't be repaired.